I was going to say live here, but I don't think we're live quite yet.
Okay.
Wait for YouTube to catch up here.
Turn down all my devices.
There we go. We are live. Hi, everybody. Hello. Look who I got with me. The wonderful Nancy, or sweet Nancy.
I'm with him.
You're pointing in the wrong direction. You're pointing to chat.
Well, no, I show. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Listen, I'm not dyslexic, but it certainly does seem like I am.
StreamYard's backwards, so it makes everybody dyslexic. So
you said a mouthful there.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to say hi to everybody. And if you're watching on replay, hi there. And please hit the like and subscribe. And go down below, if you can, under the description. Nancy's channel is there. Make sure you are subscribed to Nancy's channel and hit the subscribe and like button. Well, the subscribe button for her as well, please. So let's see who is here. That Jack Randa is hanging around. And there's Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nivra. And Christine. Hi, Christine. And there's Garnet. Hello. And Pooja. Hi, Pooja. And SR Kish. Hi there. And Samantha. Hello. Look, there's Marilla. Hi, Marilla. And Blessed One. Okay, you guys can see the, let's see who else is here before I go into that, though. Kathy is here. Hi, Kathy. And Jan's free. Hello. And let's see. Okay, so that's all we've gotten for now, and that is perfect. Love all you guys. Thank you for being here. And let me put this down. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do new moon readings only. I know I didn't have a chance to pin it up, so some of you have already put questions in there, which we can try to get around, but we're really not doing regular readings tonight. Please say me if you want a reading, and we are using prompts. And we'll tell you what those prompts are tonight for new moon readings. So this is Nancy's wonderful idea. So I think that it will go great. And if not, it's all her fault.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I have broad shoulders.
Just kidding, Nancy. No, it's a great idea. So we're going to try this out. I'm trying to star everybody. Nicole, I got you. Nivra, got you. Garnet, Samantha, Christine, got you. And thank you for your super chat, Christine. Hi, Purnima. How are you? Okay, Nicole, I got you. All right. So thank you guys for understanding. You put your questions in already. I appreciate that. All right. And Pooja and Blessed One, I got you as well for a reading. And Samantha, I got you too. Hi, Joyful Journey.
Hey.
Jan's Free, I got you. All right. And if you want to skip the crowd and go first, like Christine, just do a donation. You can use Super Chat, Super Stickers if you want, or you can use PayPal, which is down below. Either will work. Joyful Journey, I got you. All right, so make sure you put me or reading or something to that effect that I know that you want a reading, so we can get you on the board before we start here, because it's going to be hard to get anybody after we start.
Scott, I would like to mention something that has nothing to do with any of this, but I have recently started doing shorts, and a brand new young robin was building a nest outside my back porch. And I put, my son put a video camera up so that we were watching her make the nest. And she finally got the nest made after much, oh goodness, bless her heart. In the beginning, she obviously didn't know what she was doing, but she finally got it together. But anyhow, she's got the nest. She was very excited about it when it was done, and I have not seen her since.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if she, I just hope a cat did not get her, and maybe she will show up. But the people that are in the chat that have been watching this, I wanted them to know why I haven't posted anything, because she hasn't been back since the last video that I posted of her. So I just wanted people to know that. So.
Yeah, definitely. And Garnet said, everybody check out Nancy's little friend, Mrs. Robin, nestings outside Nancy's window. All right, awesome. Kathy, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate that. Hi, Scott A. How are you? Let's see.
Well, she might be out making babies. That's very true. But I don't know. Maybe she's not ready to sit on the nest. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about birds and nesting. I have no idea. I just know you're not supposed to touch the eggs, right?
Yes. Oh no, it's up high. I mean, and I wouldn't do that anyway. But,
I know. I was just saying that's about all I know about them.
Right. Well, they're very, I mean, she was very, very careful, very skittish, because they're afraid of us. So
yeah. All right. So what we're going to do to get started, Pooja, I got you, and Lucy. So what we're going to do to get started is Nancy is going to call in the 4 directions. So she did it before, and I thought it was really pretty. And so we're going to let her do that whenever you're ready, Nancy.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, the reason I wanted to do this, it kind of sets the tone, because when we have a new moon and we set our intentions for the new moon, I mean, it's a very sacred time, because we are putting forth what we want to happen during the next month. And so that's why I thought it would be good to do this. Calling in the south. To the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin. To walk softly on the earth, teach us the beauty way. Calling in the west. To the winds of the west, Mother Jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace. To live impeccably, show us the way beyond death. Calling in the north. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, grandmothers, grandfathers, ancient ones. Come and warm your hands by our fires. Whisper to us in the wind. We honor you who have come before us, and you who will come after us, our children's children. Calling in the east. To the winds of the east, great eagle condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dare to dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing with great spirit. Calling in Mother Earth. We've gathered for the healing of all your children. The stone people, the plant people, the 4-legged, 2-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones. All our relations. Calling in Father, Son. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, Great Spirit, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you who are unnameable one. Thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to sing the song of life. And regarding the readings tonight, if we truly desire transformation and the chance to eventually bask in the light of the full moon, we must embrace the dark of the new moon.
I love that. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Very nice. All right. So we can go ahead and get started, I believe.
Okay.
And we're going to go with Christine first.
All right.
Leah, thank you for your super sticker. I appreciate that. You'll go after Kathy. And Kathy, you'll go after Christine. Okay. So new moon as to what it's manifesting. So we're doing these prompts, Christine, and each of us has a prompt. We have 3 prompts each, right?
Yes.
You have 3 as well, or
I do.
Doesn't matter. But we have 3 prompts, and we're gonna ask these questions and then answer them for you. So the first one I get to do is how do I become more self-aware is the first prompt. Okay, so I'm just going to go and get a moon card for you, Christine. You become more self-aware when you create. That makes sense, doesn't it? When you create, do art, do something just that you haven't done before or haven't done in a long time, maybe. Okay, so I got that. What makes me abundant is the next one. So Christine, what makes you abundant is to detoxify. Full moon in Taurus. So detoxifying is going to help you to be abundant. So looks like this is working out pretty good so far. What will help me grow is the last one that I've got. And what will help you grow, Christine? Watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. And we had a reading for you. I think it was yesterday about you resting and relaxing, and that you've might have been the day before, because you're always here, which I love, of course. But it was about resting, right? So I think that you need some time off. You really do. I think you're burning both ends of the candle, and I'm right there with you. I told Jackie, and did Nancy, I think, that I just feel burnt out. I feel like just so much is going on at one time. You don't want to do anything. So in order to help that and help you grow, sometimes you need to just lie back, rest, and relax. All right.
I love that.
Yes, that's what I've got. And Nancy has more for you, and she's going to be doing different ones.
Christine, well, everyone, what I did was I wrote out affirmations. And the first thing that I'm going to do is read an affirmation. And this is your affirmation for the month, Christine. We must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. Because, our plans aren't always what we're meant to do. And so it's wonderful to be able to embrace a place of allowing spirit to guide you. What do you need to release? You are holding on to something, Christine, that you need to let go. I don't know what this is, but I'm sure you do. And what you need to embrace is spread joy. Because if you look in the color of these 2 cards, this card is negative. This card is positive. And look at the beauty of that body of just spreading joy and allowing yourself to embrace joy. And I love that for you, Christine.
Right. Thank you, Christine, for being our guinea pig there.
Yeah.
That was really brilliant. I think so. Let's go to Kathy next. Kathy Beer. If you could just say hi when I call your name, I appreciate that. Okay, Kristen, I got you. Welcome, Kristen. Good to see you. All right, Kathy's here. What do you need, or how do you need to become more self-aware? Conclusions are within reach, is what it says. So to become more self-aware, just reach out to what is coming and make your own conclusions based upon your intuition and your gut feeling. And that's what I got for you about how do you become more self-aware. I want to do a clarifier on that one.
Okay.
And the clarifier says a new start is coming. So sit back and relax because something new is happening for you. And look what it says underneath that. You got the new moon card, and it's a new moon tonight. So, Nancy, what time did you say the new moon was for here?
I think it was 3:38 Eastern Standard Time this afternoon.
Right. So it's right where it needs to be for all of us. It's right here in front of us. So, all right. And then what makes me abundant? A view from above. Get the big picture. Okay, so what makes you abundant is looking at your whole situation and then making a decision based upon your intuition and your gut. And what will help me grow? Let's see. This one. A celebration. So a celebration will help you grow. That's interesting. Looks like you should be going out and doing a dance, maybe. Just it could be just getting together with other people. You know, that could help you grow because it takes your mind off of things that are mundane and from the ego, right? So, yeah, I don't want you breaking any legs or anything there, Kathy. I don't know how old you are, but I would break a leg if I tried to go dancing right now. But
No, I would.
So that is what I've got for you. And here is Nancy.
I love your affirmation, Kathy. It is your potential is infinite and always bigger than whatever problem you're going through. Isn't that beautiful? Infinite potential. What you need to release during the time of this new moon is fear. You know, when we live in fear, it puts us in a cage. I liken that to the Eight of Swords because it's a cage of our own making. It's up here. And when we can release that fear, it opens a whole new world for us. Because to live in fear is, well, it's scary and it's counterproductive. What you need to embrace, and I love this, is unconditional love. Now, if you see the third eye chakra and the heart chakra are illuminated. Unconditional love is a quality of deep spiritual awareness and realizing that we need to love all. And that's the unlovable. And those are the very people that need to be loved. So I love this card for all of us because unconditional love, if this is the only thing you can do in your life is love unconditionally, that's more than enough. That's what I have for you, Kathy.
All right. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate you being here. Thanks again for your donation. And Leah is up next. Thank you for your donation. And I've got Joe Megan and I've got CC Angel. All right, Leah. Just say hi for me. JR, we're not doing individual questions. We're just doing prompts tonight. But I've got you down for a reading, okay? All right, so Leah, thank you for saying hi there. How do I become more self-aware? All right, it is the fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Yeah, let go of the past. That's how you would become more self-aware. I think this answers that beautifully. How do you become more self-aware? The present, being in the power of now, letting go of the past. Okay, so fire, to let go of that, from which we don't need to be tied to anymore. Okay, what makes me abundant? Leah, you got cool your emotions. So when you have emotional control, that is when you will become abundant. So that doesn't mean holding them back. It can mean holding some back, but it means saying them with love and thinking before you speak with your emotions and before you act with your emotions. Because our emotions can get us in a lot of trouble, can't they? Just like when our mouth can as well. I know mine can. So you have to watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing. Just it'll make you abundant if you do that, and good things will come in because good things have come out. And then what will help me grow? Cleansing. Got the moonrise cleansing. So for me, this would be like to sage your space, your maybe your room, your home, even you. Sage, you can get sage spray now. And also what is it called? Palo Santo. Couldn't think of it. And crystals will help you cleanse as well. Okay, so that is what I've got for you, Leah. And here is Nancy.
Leah, your affirmation is, if you really think small, your world will be small. If you think big, your world will be big. What you are to release today is perfectionism. We don't have to be perfect. Striving to be perfect is something that we can never attain because we're already perfect the way we are. We just have to embrace who we are and love ourselves unconditionally, no matter what, because our view of perfection is distorted because our ego is kind of on the wrong track, you know. But when we listen to our higher self and our guides, we realize that we are perfect the way we are, because they love us unconditionally and they love us just the way we are. What you are to embrace is the thought of creating harmony. A person who creates harmony makes life so much easier for other people and also yourself, because if you have a harmonious mindset, you accept things the way they are, and embrace the possibility of making it better for other people in their lives. Being harmonious, a harmonious home, harmonious relationships are so important, and it takes work. But when we set that a intention, and a lot, when we set intentions, they're not always easy. They don't just, you set the intention and boom, it's that it happens. No, we have to work at it. And that's what's so wonderful about this time of setting intentions, is think about what you really, really, truly want to accomplish, and then work at it and make it happen. And then when the moon is full, you can embrace all that you have done during your dark work of the dark moon. And that's what I have for you, Leah.
All right. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Nancy. And questions are now closed. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And we probably won't get to everyone, but we'll do our best to get to as many as possible. So thank you all for being patient with us. We do go in random order. Next is going to be Pooja. And you can do a donation still if you've already put your request in. And then we'll take you to the top, okay? Pooja, you are up. If you could say hi for me. Thank you, Pooja. All right, so yours is the first prompt, how do I become more self-aware? Hi, Craig. You become more self-aware with transformation. You'll like this. By breaking the chains. Just like on the devil card, you would break the chains and let go of something so that something new can come in, a change. It says, reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Yeah, you don't have to be who everyone else or anyone else wants you to be. You be you. And that's what I got for that one. Then what makes me abundant? Breathe. Breathing through the tension. And you might think, how does that make me become abundant? Well, when you're breathing through the tension and you're taking breaths, that slows down your reaction time. It slows down, being like the card said before, keeping your cool. It lets you keep your cool better. And you can think, more as to how you want to answer that question. And that does make us more abundant because we are more self-aware. And then what will help me grow? Self-reflection, the mirror. A writer, the big picture, looking at things, as they are, and really breaking down how you feel about your life and where it's at right now. Doing that self-reflection. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Pooja. And here is Miss Nancy.
Well, Scott, I think we're pretty much on the same page with our reading for Pooja tonight. Your affirmation, Pooja, is let's see, I had it upside down. Can't read it that way. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." I love that. Pooja, what you need to release is being frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. And it is easy to get frustrated. I mean, it is. But when you are of that mindset and you can't get out of it, it's so detrimental to just the energy around you, you know. So you want to let go of this frustration and seek peacefulness. And what you need to embrace is transformation. And the card says, "Let love transform you." But Scott was also talking about letting go and about transformation. And love can transform us. It's such a beautiful emotion to embrace. And I love that for you, Pooja. That's what I have.
All right. Thank you, Pooja. Next up is Blessed One or Blessed One. I get that wrong every time. I don't know which one it is. Blessed One, if it's blessed or blessed. But you want to ask what's your life purpose. Hopefully the cards will, when we're asking these other questions, answer that for you. Can you let me know you're here too? Oh, thank you, Leah. Leah gave us another donation.
Oh.
Just going to save it as a reminder.
Oh.
Thank you, Leah.
Mm.
Looking for Blessed One. Okay. We may move on to the next one, and then somebody will let us know if Blessed One comes back. Next is Samantha. Samantha, are you here? I sure am, she says. All right.
All right.
So, Samantha, the first prompt is, how do I become more self-aware? Ooh. Ooh. You got the angel card. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So how do you become more self-aware? Your angels are going to help you. All you have to do is ask. Boom, there you go. They will help you become more self-aware. I love that. All right. And what makes you abundant? Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Yeah, so makes you abundant and full of life. If you can clear the past, know that there's no use worrying about the past because it's already done. You can't change it. All you can do is heal the present. But that's a big, all you can do. It's a huge one. And what will help me grow? Samantha, tranquility, peace, having that peace of mind. and just being satisfied with what you have in the present moment as you are right now. So you are beautiful the way you are, and you don't need to change anything. Just bring in peace and call your angels for help. And that's what I've got for you, Samantha.
Oh, I love that, Scott. Samantha, your affirmation is the secret of attraction is to love yourself. It's important that we love ourselves, because if we can't love ourselves, we can't truly love anyone else. That's what I believe. What you need to release, Samantha, is the chattering in your mind. It says silencing the mind. This can be done through meditation, through just taking a deep cleansing breath, and realizing that what's going on is not productive for you. That's why I turn to meditation, because the monkey mind is just, it just is constant, and it deters from living our life, really. It helps to stagnate us. And what you need to embrace is communicating with passion. No, communicating with compassion. Excuse me, there's a huge difference there. And I love that. Look, she's got a bowl of water on her lap. It's like cleansing waters, and just radiating the compassion out to everyone that you come in contact with. And I love that, because this card is so positive and this one is negative. And getting rid of one and embracing the other can make a huge difference in our lives. And that's what I have for you.
I love that last card that you had. What
communicating with compassion?
Mm-hmm.
It is let me see here. I use it all the time. It's the this one. Let me show you the box, Scott. It's the Amini Oracle. It's an Egyptian deck.
Oh, okay. I've seen that, but I don't have.
These are all cards that it's talking about, like when your heart is weighed, you want it to be as light as a feather, and all of the cards are positive things that we need to embrace to give us a feather heart.
Awesome. Thank you for showing that. All right. Blessed One is back.
Okay.
So, Blessed One, if you'll just say hi for me, so we know that you're here now. Hi, Scott Springer. Unfortunately, we have closed questions, but thank you so much for being here. And you can, I'm sure, get something from the other readings, I hope. Blessed One is here. Okay, so how do I become more self-aware? Practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. I love this. Just practicing gratitude and being thankful for what you have. Okay, so I do want to address your question, because for most people, you have to individually, find out what your life purpose is, Scott, or Blessed One, sorry. But the way that you do that is what makes you happy. And a lot of times it's to make yourself happy is your life purpose, or to make others happy. And just like Nancy said, you have to make yourself happy and love before you can love others or help others. So that's what I would get from my answer for you, is I think being happy could be your life purpose. So think about that. Your other prompts are, what makes me abundant? Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Right? It reminds me of the Knight of Wands in the tarot. It has valiant courage. So do everything you do with love. And then what will help me grow? Protection. Ring around the moon. That's really pretty. Okay, so calling in protection is easy. Archangel Michael is a part of that. He was the one that you can call for protection, and he'll put a big blue light around you and protect you. So that is what I've got. And here's Nancy.
Blessed One, your affirmation is, I have standards I don't plan on lowering for anybody, including myself. So what you need to release is this says the shadow self. You know, I think it's important for us to all do shadow work, but when you stay in the shadows and you get caught there, it's I would say it's not a healthy situation. Doing shadow work, working through past trauma or past hurts is important, but you don't want to dwell on that. You don't want to stay in the shadows too long, because it's depressing and it's not good for you. What you need to embrace is, I speak with good intent. To have good intentions. When you communicate with people, choose your words so that they're not hurtful. I know sometimes in the past, I have said something that really hurt someone, and it was not my intention, but I didn't think before I spoke. And when I saw the look on their face, I realized, oh, Nancy, what? Pay attention to what you're saying, because I would never, and I think most of us would never intentionally say something to hurt someone. So I think it's very important to speak with good intent. And I think that's a very, very positive quality to embrace. And that's what I have for you.
All right. I wanted to say hi to Glorious E and Linda. Hello there. Welcome. Glorious E, I don't think I said hi to you. And Jeff. Jeff is here.
Hey, Jeff.
All right. Nicole, you're up next. What a lovely day.
Oh.
Nicole, if you'll let me know you're here. You're welcome, Blessed One. Yes, Nicole's here. All right. I'm a little fuzzy. It'll get there we go. Now it's better. My camera's been doing that. So your first affirmation, or your first question for the new moon, is, how do I become more self-aware during the new moon? Okay. The lion. It says, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Yeah, the lion is about strength, courage, and also about gentleness, kindness, tenderness. You think of the strength card that's in the tarot. That's what it's about. So how do you become more self-aware? Have more courage and be protective of yourself and take care of yourself. Self-care, self-love, and being those things I talked about: gentleness, tenderness, kindness. being those things to yourself first, and then to others, it'll radiate when you do that for yourself. Okay. Love the strength card. Yeah, I do too. What makes you abundant? Working through your fears. It says work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So that's what's going to help you to be abundant and to grow. Sitting with your fears and changing them into peace, into something positive so you can move on. That's how you learn. That's how you become abundant. What will help you grow? Interesting. The past. Learning from the past. So this is moon memories. You can see this person's kind of daydreaming. Learning from your past will help you grow tremendously, because if we don't learn from our past, we're just going to make the same mistakes over and over again, right? But if we learn and do things differently, then we're going to have a different outcome. Okay. So that's what I got, Nicole. Over to Nancy.
Nicole, I love your affirmation. It says, you create your thoughts. Your thoughts create your intentions, and your intentions create your reality. It's all about intentions, isn't it? What you need to release is a trauma that has affected you. Now, I don't know what this trauma is. The card says transform memories and symptoms. So you want to work through this trauma, release this trauma that's holding you back. I mean, it may not be a huge trauma, but there's something that maybe that you're carrying that you need to let go of, that has hurt you, made you feel less than. Because what the card of what you need to embrace, I absolutely love this for you, Nicole. It's life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. And look at her. She's looking up and she's carrying this vessel. What are you carrying? What do you have that is so precious that you're cradling it in your arms, and you're looking up to source? This is your life's purpose. If you're not sure of what your life purpose is, you need to think on this, and you need to ask your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors to maybe come to you in a dream, or to listen to that voice that comes out of nowhere and says something that you really wouldn't say yourself. That is the guidance that we have to listen for, to help us with our life's purpose, because we're all here and we all have a purpose, and we don't always know what it is. And it's one of those things that we have to work at to discover what it is. And once we know that, then we can go forward and accomplish what we're here to do. And that's what I have for you, Nicole.
All right. Love that, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Nivra, come on down. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Nicole. There's Nivra. Okay. So, Nivra, the first question again is, how do I become more self-aware? Adventure? Interesting. So, I think this has a lot to do with you traveling and being with your husband. Going on an adventure is going to make you more self-aware. Bam. There it is. I think this card probably wouldn't work for anybody else, Nivra, but it works for you because of the adventure that you're going on to another country, right? So how do you become more self-aware? Go on an adventure and see. Yes, another trip is planned. Wow. Yeah. What makes me abundant? What makes you abundant, Nivra? Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. So you're maybe not speaking up as much as you should. Speak up and allow your feelings to come through. And I'm just getting that, you know, with your relationship, with your friendships, your home, make sure that it's you aren't taking a back seat to anybody else, that it's 50-50, 100-100, however you want to look at it, but that you're being seen as well and your needs are being met as is the person that you're in the relationship or friendship with. What will help me grow? Accept responsibility. That will help you grow. So this is kind of self-explanatory. I don't know exactly what the responsible part would be for you to help you grow, but I think you know. And I think it's about speaking up as well and just taking ownership of what you say and what you do. Choices, yes. Yes, absolutely. All right, Nivra, that's what I got for you. Here's Nancy.
Nivra, your affirmation is hold up your head. You were not made for failure. You were made for victory. I love that. Now, what you need to release. This card came up for you, and it says false god. Now, the way I look at this is not talking about a religious god. This is something that you were putting, let's see, how do I say this? This is something that you have great importance. You feel it's very, very important, but it's not. You're putting it first, and it's not important. It is crippling your forward movement. I hope this makes sense, because we all have a lot of false gods. We're not supposed to, but we put things ahead of things that are really important, and we get stymied in this, and it disables our inner growth, our inner going forward, our spiritual abilities. And what I have for you to embrace is, I affirm that all life is sacred. And there's the dragonfly of transformation. If you affirm that all life is sacred, it transforms your life, it transforms you, it transforms the people around you that you come in contact with. And that's what I have for you.
Thank you, Nivra. All right, Garnet, come on down. Let me know you're here, please. And I want to say a special hello to Mary. Hi there. And Della Mala. Hello. Garnet, you are up. All right, Garnet's here. So, Garnet, the first prompt is, how do I become more self-aware? Ooh. You got the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So it's not during a crisis that you are going to become more self-aware. It's after it and how you react to things that have happened. And this is to be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So renewing your strength and your courage, and just rising from the ashes after something occurs that maybe you didn't expect or is not going the way that you had planned. Okay, so being prepared to be renewed. What makes you more abundant? Or what makes you abundant? You and your loved ones are safe. So this tells me that your loved ones are very important to you, and just knowing that they're safe is a big thing, right? So sorry, there we go. You and your loved ones are safe. This is the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is all about feelings, a lot about feelings, I should say. But you and your loved ones are taken care of. You're protected. And by feeling that protection in yourself, you can be more abundant. Okay, by knowing that you're protected. What will help me grow? Oh, knowing that you are loved. Love that for you. So this will help you grow. I think you get stifled sometimes, Garnet, by not knowing that you are loved. Know that you are. And this will help you to grow. This is what spirit is saying right now for you. So embrace that, claim that, and lots of light and love to you, Garnet. That's what I got.
Garnet, the affirmation that I have for you is courage starts with showing up and letting yourself be seen. Showing up and letting yourself be seen. Now, the card that I got for you for what do I need to release? There is something that is making you sad. See the tears that you're holding on to. It could be something from the past. It could be a hurt. It could be something that you want and don't have, and it makes you sad. You need to let go of that. You need to release that and go forward. This is very, very important because it's holding you back. Because the card that I got for you for what do I need to embrace, I love this for you, Garnet. It's the card of energy exchange. These cards are shiny, but I want you to look at the power in this card, Garnet. And to me, this is you on your spiritual journey. And I know that you've been working very hard, on this, and you realize how important it is. And I want you to see the light that is there. And look at how your arms are open wide. You're receiving. You're ready to receive this. But in order to receive it fully, there is something that you have to let go of. You have to release something. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure that you do. And you need to work on that. And then you need to fully embrace your journey. And that's what I have for you, Garnet.
All right. Good stuff, Garnet. Is Jan's Free still here? And question, Nancy, you might know, did we read for Pooja already?
We did.
We did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have her start out.
She was the fourth person.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay, Jan is here. You're feeding your mom. That's awesome.
Oh.
All right. How do I become more self-aware, Jan? Yours is traveling lightly. Simplify your life. So become more self-aware and know more about yourself by giving up certain things and only, I'm not saying be a minimalistic person. You don't have to do that, but you can, get rid of some of the junk in your life and some of the stuff that's just laying around that you don't need. I know I need to do that myself, but that will help you become more self-aware, apparently. So you got that. And then what makes you abundant? Assess the situation or assess the situation. So meditating will help you become more abundant. Thinking about things and just deciding if you're doing them the way that you want to be doing them. Because sometimes we can just get stuck in this cycle of doing things the way we've always done them, and we need to change. And then what will help me grow? You got the red rose. It says overcoming obstacles, finding joy, and being carefree. It says, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. So just keep going. Keep doing the things that you're probably already doing, Jan. Being carefree, finding joy in the little things, right? And overcoming any obstacles that you have. And how do we do that? We sit with them, and then we ask Archangel Metatron to turn them into something positive, into peace. Okay. And that's what I got for you. Here is Nancy.
Jan's Free, your affirmation is the ultimate truth of who you are is not I am this or I am that, but I am. I love that. What you need to release are some emotions that you're feeling. Sometimes we get caught up in our emotions, and it gives us an unrealistic view of what's going on around us. And emotions can be tricky because, emotions are important. But these emotions are swirling all over the place. So you need to look at what emotions are dragging you down and making you less than what you can be, that are dimming your light or, making you unhappy. Because the card of what you need to embrace is I offer good words of intent, but I want you to look at this card. What I see now, when you think of emotions, you think of water, in the tarot, the pentacles are water and emotion.
The cups.
The cups, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm getting confused here because what I see on her headdress is a nautilus shell. And I think that those are emotions of a higher plane. They're not the emotions that that are counterproductive or hurtful to yourself. And the birds are flying. I mean, she's letting these birds go, these wishes of good intent, good words that she's saying. And you see the butterflies on her chest. I think this is just a beautiful card for you. And I know that you take care of your mother, and I can identify with that because after my daddy died, my mother came and lived with us, and it was a beautiful time, but sometimes, I just had to step away because, it was a very emotional time as I watched my mother deteriorate. And I think that your words of good intent are so important in your situation right now, because words can make such a difference in other people's lives. And I think that's what you are called to embrace at this time. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Jan. Joyful Journey, Jen, are you here? Joyful Journey. Yes. All right. Jen is here. So, Jen, the first card I got for you is How Do I Become More Self-Aware? You are exactly where you need to be. Unknown territory. So this can be a little tricky. This can be where you have never been, and then saying it's exactly where you need to be. What does that mean? That just means that you are in the present. That's where you were supposed to be. And not being in the past, not being in the future, but being in the now is exactly where you need to be. That's how you're going to figure things out more and be more self-assured of the things that are being brought to you and the decisions that you have to make. Okay. What makes you more abundant? Attune to the divine. Yeah, meditation. Your crown chakra. Believing in things that you cannot see but that you know are there. So feeling the love that is there for you. That's how you can become more abundant, is attuning to the divine source, God, whatever you want to call it. And then what will help me grow? Sweet oblivion. And it says uncertainty, fate, and humor. So for you, humor is a tool. It's a benefit, and it helps you to grow because you're not so serious all the time, right? So bring that humor back into your life if it's not there right now. And uncertainty and fate can help you grow, because if you don't know what you're doing, then you have to give that up to source and ask source to help you through it. And that's what I got, Jen. Here's Nancy.
Let's see. Joyful Journey. I love this. I am better than I used to be, better than I was yesterday, but hopefully not as good as I will be tomorrow. I love that. What you need to release. are unconscious words. Words that you might say that you don't think about before you say them. Did this card come up before, Scott?
No.
There was something similar to that. But it's so easy to speak before we think. And what you need to release is speaking without thinking. I do that, but that's what came out for you. And what you need to embrace is accepting challenges and to trust your inner resources. And I love this because of the light in this card. It's so beautiful. Trust your inner resources. You have a team that's supporting you, a spiritual team. And I see you looking at that light and the growth that's there. You just need to fully embrace that. I love this card for you. That's what I have.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate you being here. All right. Good night, Kristen. Kristen had to go. So
yay.
Good night. Hope you have a great night. And we've got time for a couple more. We always have time for Morella.
Oh, yes.
So, Morella, come on down. You're next.
Come on down.
You're welcome, Jen. Ooh. How do you become more self-aware? Morella, you got flowers. Guess who these flowers are from? You don't have to. The same person came into your mind that it did mine when I saw this card. So you know who the flowers are from. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So having your emotions together, being emotionally balanced, it's going to bring you success. And of course, you are generous. That's who you are. You're beyond a generous person and friend. And that will help you become more self-aware, apparently, is what your guide is saying. Okay, so flowers. What makes me abundant? Ooh, you are protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. So the angels are going to make things abundant for you. All you have to do is call on them. And you are cherished by them. What will help you grow? Reflect on your priorities. Yeah, she's got the like the baskets or the jars on her head here as she's walking. And just reflecting on what you need to do, how you need to get things done, but not spending all your time there, but just reflecting on that, on your priorities in getting things done. So that will help you grow. This is spiritual as well, reflecting on your spiritual priorities. And it's not that you have to do them. That's what I love about spirituality. It's not like other religions where you have to do things in order to receive. It's that you want to do these things, that you want to do the things that will bring you positivity. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That's what I got for you. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, I was just thinking. I was listening. Morella, your affirmation is don't focus on the negative. Always look at the positive. And where I was is I got regarding what I'm reading on, Morella, I got a message for you from Reno. What you need to release, you need to let go of the pain that you feel about his loss, him not being with you physically anymore. I can understand how you feel, but he wants you to let go of this. It's coming in very strong. And the other card, that what you are to embrace, what he wants you to embrace, it's the dream. And I want you to look at this.
Ooh.
Do you see the dream? He meets you in your dreams. And this is the most beautiful message, Marla. Because look, he's got armor on. He's protecting you. He is holding you and protecting you. And he wants you to let go of the pain, and that he will always be embracing you. I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of this or not. I don't know if you can or not. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I love that for you. There's just such love there. There's such love there. And that's what I have, Marilla.
She said she has taken a screenshot. So
okay.
Awesome. That was beautiful. Yeah. All right. We're going to go to Lucy next. Lucy, are you here? And Garnet, thank you for your super sticker.
That's so sweet for Milo.
Lots of love to Milo. Thank you. Lucy is here. All right.
Hey.
Lucy, the first prompt for you is, how do I become more self-aware? You got the dragonfly. It says, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Having confidence will make you more self-aware. It will bring you joy and renewal and connection to spirit. What makes me abundant? A win-win outcome is forecast. Knowing that things are going to turn out right. Knowing that good things are going to happen for you. Believing in them. That will make you abundant and bring in abundance. The more abundance we are thankful for, the more comes in. So it's a win-win outcome. What will help you grow? Harmony. Having harmony not only with yourself, which is most important, but with others as well. Just living in a state of bliss. We can't do that all the time, of course, but we can learn how to transform things so that we can live in a state of bliss. So having harmony. And that's what I got for you, Lucy. Short and sweet there.
Let's see, Lucy. Your affirmation is, you must do the things you think you cannot do. What you need to release, this card is the gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. You have to let go of some of your attachments. They're holding you back. That's what I got from this card. And what you are to embrace is the act of surrendering. This can be kind of complicated. It is a wonderful place to be when you can surrender all that does not serve you and then embrace what does serve you, what will help you grow spiritually, what will help you on your walk, to embrace that. And letting something go, you receive more than what you had. It's kind of complicated, but to me, it looks like you will receive a vision of in surrendering what no longer serves you. You will gain something that will help you grow and will enlighten you. And I love that for you. Actually, it's very deep, very deep.
All right. Thank you. And do you have time for one more, Nancy?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I do.
Okay. Awesome. All right. And last but not least is JR. JR, are you still here? You're welcome, Lucy.
Oh, he's here?
Yes.
All right. What's that?
Hi, Kelly McCall. Okay, so how do I become more self-aware? JR. Ooh, Morella, close your eyes. She doesn't like snakes.
Oh.
You got the snake card. So your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Okay, so becoming more self-aware is by your intuition. And it also says that you have healing powers that will help you to a better path that you're on right now. This doesn't mean you're on a bad path. It just means you can get to a higher path. And we all can grow and get to higher paths, right? So becoming self-aware is just like shedding the skin off of the snake. And then what makes me abundant? Push through any insecurity. Yeah, push through any negativity as well, as what I'm hearing. And honor your emotions and just push through when you think that things are too hard for you. Just keep going. Push through it. Go with the flow. And things will get better. It's like the Chariot card that has the two horses that are going in the opposite direction. It's a victory card, but you have to steer those horses in the right direction. So by pushing through, it makes you stronger, which makes you abundant. You need healing. Well, the next prompt is, what will help me grow? And I got rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So just believing that good things are out there, JR, and that you're being showered by love and prosperity, and that you have abundance right there as you are right now, is going to bring in blessings for you. Okay. And healing, Archangel Metatron is great for healing, asking him to change your vibes from negative to positive. Also, Archangel Raphael is awesome for that, because he is over the heart chakra, which is over healing. So it's a green chakra. Any green crystals you can bring in be great for healing. Okay, so just wanted to add that. And here is Nancy.
JR, your affirmation is you are loved for just being who you are, for just existing. Now, the card that I got for you for release is the card of focus. And I would say you were focusing on something that is not important. I don't know, half of this face is underwater. So I think there's a lot of emotion involved in this, but there's a butterfly, which is also a sign of transformation. But I pulled a clarifier and I went to the deck that I used for Morella. And the card that came out is the card of healing. And you were talking about, when Scott was reading for you, you were talking about healing. And I'm thinking that that maybe you are focusing so much on what you want regarding the healing that you're putting a stumbling block in your way to having that happen, perhaps for entertainment purposes only. Because the card that I got for what I need to embrace, or what you need to embrace, is the tree of life. And to me, this shows that it shows all of your chakras. You need to have your chakras in alignment. You need to maybe study about your chakras. Ask for Archangel Metatron. Have like a ritual where you visualize Archangel Metatron coming down with a white-blue ray, getting all of your chakras moving in the correct, spinning in the correct patterns that they're supposed to deeply ground yourself while you're doing this. Ground yourself before you do this exercise. And I think that this is something that you really need to do. I think that your chakras are messed up, and I think that you're not staying grounded. And I think all three of these cards work together for you. I hope that this made sense to you, JR, but that's what I got.
All right. So first of all, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate everybody who stuck around and is here now, and those that were here before as well. Thank you, moderators, Morella and Jackie, for being there with us the whole time. And Nancy, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Scott. I always love reading with you.
I do with you too, and that's why we do it every other week, because we love
yes.
So
who knows what we'll come up with next time.
That's true. I think this worked very well, though. So thank you for suggesting it.
And remember to set your intentions tonight. Very important.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful night. And we'll see you everybody soon.